Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how to field strip your CZ P10C. This video is strictly for maintenance or repair only. Before we get started, I like to ask everybody to please subscribe and tell a friend about the channel. Every subscriber helps the channel grow. Now let's get on with the video. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make sure we're safe. And how we do that is by pushing this button right here. This is your mag release button. Once you push that button, the magazine will drop out. There's no ammo in there. We could set this aside. But even though there was no ammo in that magazine, still doesn't mean we're safe yet. We have to check the chamber to make sure there's no ammo in there. And how we do that is by gripping the pistol like this, pushing forward with this hand, grabbing the slide from here or here, and pulling the slide this way with this hand. And it looks something like this. So you can see there's no ammo in there, and now we're safe. Next thing you're going to do, you're going to point the gun in a safe direction, and you're going to pull the trigger. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to take this portion of the pistol and you're going to put it in the webbing of your hand right here. Once you do that, if you have an optic, you could just use one finger to pull back the slide, right? See how I'm pulling back that slide? If you don't have an optic, you could use 3 fingers overlapping the slide and then you could pull the slide back that way. You could do it either way, it doesn't matter. But since I have an optic, I'm just going to pull the slide back slightly. When I do pull back the slide slightly, you're going to take this tab and you're going to pull downward at the same time. And I'll show you how it looks. So I'm going to put my finger over the optic and I'm pulling it back. You can see that now the slide is being pulled back. See that? Right? So now that it's pulled back, I'm going to pull down on both tabs and now put my finger on the back of the rear of the slide and I'm pushing forward. You can let go at this point, let go of the tabs, just slide the slide right off. You could set this part down. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to remove the recoil spring right here. We grab the recoil spring from here and we're going to pull upward. Just like that. Set that aside. Next, we're going to remove the barrel, which is right here, and we're going to grab the barrel block from here and we're going to pick it upward. And it's going to slightly come out this way, and then we can pull it out on an angle this way. And I'll show you what it looks like. So we're pulling up, and you see it's going out a little bit. Now we're on an angle, and we're pulling it outward, just like that. Congratulations, you have just field stripped your CZ P10C. Now let's put everything back together. Pick up your slide, grab your barrel. This part of the barrel will go into this hole right here, but it'll go in from the inside, just like this. The barrel will also be put in on an angle, just like this. The front of the barrel will come out of the front of the slide, just like you see here. We're going to lower the barrel downward, and then we're going to take this part and we're going to push this back. You can see the barrel block dropped into place. So now we need just to install the recoil spring. There's 2 sides to the recoil spring. There's this side, and there's the side that has the little hole in it. This side of the recoil spring gets inserted to this hole right here, while this area of the recoil spring, that will lay into this area right here. You can see that little like half circle. That's going to get inserted right there. So I'll show you how it looks. So take this part right here, put it into that hole right there. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to compress the recoil spring and drop it into that area I was telling you about. Okay, and there you go. The other thing you want to make sure with the recoil spring is you want to make sure that it is aligned straight. You don't want the recoil spring to be too far this way or too far that way. You want to make sure it is straight as possible, just like this. And you can see that it's lined up and it's caught in the right position. Next, you're going to take these 2 rails here and here, and you're going to insert them into this area right here and this area right here. It'll look something like this. Just slide the slide on, and what you're going to do is you're literally just going to push back just slightly, and you hear that click. That's going to tell you that the slide has been locked into place. So now if you try to take the slide off again, pushing it forward, it won't come off. The next thing I like to do is perform a function test. And how I do that is by grabbing the pistol like this, pushing forward with this hand while grabbing the slide from here or here and pulling it this way 3 times. Next, point the gun in a safe direction and pull the trigger. Everything seems to be functioning properly, so now the only thing we have to do is install our magazine. How we do that is take the side with the numbers and you make sure that that faces the rear of the pistol. You put it into this hole right here and you keep pushing up until you hear that click. And that's it. You have successfully field stripped your CZ P10C. If you thought the video was helpful, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, put it in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If you haven't already, please subscribe and tell a friend about the channel. Every subscriber helps the channel grow. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.